What's up guys, Edmund here of Artistic Entertainment, and I wanted to make this quick video to give a brief tech tip. And this is from what I've been seeing with people who have been using Nintendo Switch. So if you have a Nintendo Switch and you suffer from Joycon drift, and this is just my opinion as a technical professional, most of the time when I see people grab the Nintendo Switch, some of them grab it by one Joy-Con here, and then the rest is just not, the weight is not evenly distributed throughout the device. Over time, when you do things like that, that could damage the actual slots on the Joy-Cons for your Nintendo Switch. Even the Switch 2, whenever you pick it up, make sure that you're picking it up at an even weight, like this. Never for a moment just hold it by maybe a Joy-Con or anything like that, because if you hold it by either Joy-Con, instead of allowing the weight to be evenly distributed throughout the device, you could potentially be damaging the Joy-Con. Thus, you may have an issue with Joy-Con drift or any other potential thing. I'll be honest, I was like that in the past. I was not holding it properly, but I started to think about it. I saw that I had some issues with the Joy-Con, and it was because I wasn't holding the Switch properly. So with the Switch 2, I made it my mission to make sure that whenever I pick this device up, it's always evenly distributed weight. That way I can ensure that I'm not harming the device itself, because even though we know these slots may be built very well, but I don't want to take the risk, and I feel like maybe neither should anyone else as well. I had a friend who had a Nintendo Switch as well, and his Joy-Cons would always seem to malfunction. But I noticed over time, whenever he picked up the Switch, he didn't pick it up by an evenly distributed weight. He always would pick it up by the Joy-Con. I've seen some people switches to where whenever they picked up their Switch by this instead of just this, then I saw how the ports would seem to be a bit wobbly. The ports seem to not really function as they should. Thus, like when you pick up the Switch, you can kind of feel how wobbly the Joy-Cons become because they're not picked up properly. On the Switch 2, it snaps in. But just keep in mind, there is a prong in there. And even though, like I said, it may be built well to where you won't have that issue, but it's always just better to just pick it up with two hands. Or if you can't do it with two hands, maybe pick it up in the middle. But it's kind of big, so you may want to just two-handed. I think two hands is just the best way in order to pick up the Nintendo Switch, to ensure there's no damage to any Joy-Cons, no damage to the ports of it or anything like that. Because even though, like I say, it's a snug fit, you still have the potential to harm this device by not picking it up at the way I feel it was intended for it to be picked up. But I hope this helps somebody. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. This is just, in my opinion, the preventative way to stop Joy-Con drift from happening. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. My name is Edmund of Artistic Entertainment. Until the next video, guys, I'll talk to you soon.